up to center, and lean to the left. Back up to center, letting those fingers separate and be parallel. If your back allows it, letting yourself take a lean back, gaze looks up. Taking a big breath in here, and out. And coming back up to center. Letting those hands meet again, fingers interlace. And another time, lean to the right. Back up to center. And to the left. Back to center. Hands come together. Bring them back down. Hands to heart center. And once again, placing those thumbs on your chest center, heart center, and feeling that heartbeat. Taking a breath here, being aware of the heart in your chest. And then exhale and let your hands come down and give them a good shake here. We're going to step our feet wider apart. We already have our goddess arms warmed up with our chair yoga. So we're going to come back with our goddess or goalpost arms. So this is what we got here. We're going to bend in at the knees and let them drop down here. Taking a breath in. And bringing those shoulders back. Just a little bit longer. 2 more breaths here. And then pushing up through those legs, letting those arms extend up and over and looking up into star pose. Getting those goddess arms ready again. Bending at the knees, letting ourselves come back down. This time we're going to turn to the right. Inhale and turn to the left. Back to center. And 2 more breaths here. Breathing in 1. Breathing in 2. Remember to draw those arms back. And once again, shooting up into star pose. Gaze looks up. Good job, everyone. Bring those hands back to heart center. Let your feet come together. Take another breath in. And down. And let's do a little spin here again, just to loosen up. I don't know about you, but I really feel it in my arms today, those shoulders. So I think what we're going to do is when we come to stillness here, we're going to do some shoulder rolls back. Let's do 5 of them. Taking them deep and back. And if it feels good, putting your arms behind you here, interlacing the fingers, and drawing those arms down. Pulls the shoulders down. And if you are ready for it, you can let yourself come to a forward fold here. Let your arms lift up. Taking a breath in. And out. And 2 more breaths here if you can. Letting those arms come back down and giving them a good shake out. Going to step off the mat as we prepare for tree pose. So you can step off the mat too if you prefer for that way. And find your drishti, and that's your focal point. Getting strong into that left foot, coming up on the right toes. Swing your leg out to the right, and then find your favorite position for your legs. Hands begin at heart center, and come up. Good job. And if when you feel ready, you can let your tree balloon And if you feel extra special and loving today, you can make a heart. If you don't lose your balance and make your heart explode then, you can bring it back down whenever you're ready. Good job. Another little spin here on side to side. Getting strong in that right leg. Come up on the toes of the left, turning that leg out. Positioning that in your favorite position, hands to heart center. Not forgetting that focal point. Arms come up when you're ready. Heart if you're ready. Good job. And then just letting it all come back down. Great job. Shake it out. Shake it up. Doing good. Why don't you get yourself a drink? I need to step over and just do a little time check, see how we're doing with our time, and move on from there. Time does fly when you're having fun, it sure does. So we're going to get a little bit of a warrior flow going, then we'll get our cool down in Savasana done. So let's start at the top of the mat. Once again, a little bit of a shake. We're going to step back with our right foot. So it's positioned at a 45-degree angle on rubber tracks with the mat, meaning that if you had a line in the center of your mat, that right foot's on one side, left foot's on the other. This foot's turned out. Let's do a bend into that left knee. Hips are to the front. And when you're ready, inhale, arms reach up. Gaze looks up. Let your hands meet and come together. Bring hands to heart center. And straighten your knee. And let your hands come down by your side. Once again, we're going to bend into that left knee. We're going to let those arms come up. Our hips are facing forward. This time we're going to let our right hand be on our right leg. The left arm stretches up and back. Gaze looks up at our left thumb here. And then once again, bring that right arm back up and straighten your leg. Hands come to heart center. Step back forward. Do a little bit of a knee movement here, a little bit of steps. Check your railroad ties here on your mat and step back with a 45-degree angle of the left foot. Right knee is bent. Hips are facing forward. Take a breath and let your arms come up. Good job. Look up. Feel strong. Reach, reach, reach with those arms. Big breath in and out. Let those hands come together. Straighten the knee back. Hands in the heart center. Okay, we're going to take a breath. Bend into that right knee. Send those arms up. Left knee comes back on the left thigh. Right arm stretches back. Gaze looks up at the thumb. And then bring that left arm back up. Straighten your leg. Hands come to heart center. Good job, everyone. Step together. And let yourself take a walk back to the back of your mat. We're going to transfer from down dog into cobra. So when you're ready, you can bend the knees and dive in here for your down dog. And once again, feeling some stretch here, getting strong. And walk your dog, pedal it out, and then let yourself shift forward into high plank. And we're going to hold this plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let your knees come to the mat. And let yourself stretch out on your belly. Toes are to the mat, belly's on the mat. Here we go. And give yourself just a second. Make sure you're realigned. Bring your hands back so they're at your ribs. And once again, the cobra is a heart chakra pose. So we're going to take a breath in and lift up. And exhale down. Breath in, lift up, and down. Breathe in, and down. And 2 more. Breathe in, nice cobra. Up, 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 and down. And last one, breathe in deep, and down. You can take a little break here, let your hands come to the top of the mat, and let your head rest on your head, on your hands. Let your feet move a little bit. When you feel ready, let's do a little transfer to our backs, lying on the mat. And let yourself fly back. When you feel ready, you can pull your right knee into your chest and do a few hip circles with it from side and around in both directions. If you have about 5 in each direction, that's great. Give it an extra hug, release it. Pull that left one into your chest, and once again, hugging it tight and giving it some extra rotations here, at least 5 in each direction. And then release. And let that leg go back down. Do a full body stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. This time bring both knees into your chest, giving them a hug. Windshield wiper from side to side. And then letting those legs fall to the right, arms extended. Gaze looks over to the left. Two more breaths here. Returning to center. Doing another hug in. Both knees to the chest. Once again, a little movement from side to side, loosening that lower back. And when you're ready, legs fall over to the left, arms out, gaze looks over to the right. And 3 more breaths here. Returning those legs back to center, hugging them into your chest one more time. And then returning them to the mat. So the soles of the feet are on the mat, knees are bent. We're going to do a bridge extension here. So hands are by our side. So we're going to breathe in. I'll demonstrate this one. Breathe in, Legs lift, arms go up overhead, and then exhale back down. We'll do 5 of those. When you're ready, inhale, lift those legs, arms overhead. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 1 more. Coming back to the mat here. We're going to send our legs up the wall. If you have a wall, go ahead and put your legs up the wall. If not, you can hold your hands behind your thighs or hold a block behind them. Let your legs go up. Four more breaths here. Then let your feet cross at the ankles. Reach up and grab your alternating toes. And let yourself pretzel from side to side. Recross in the opposite direction and grab those opposite big toes. And once again, let yourself rock from side to side. And when you feel ready, you can release and darken the room, grab a pillow or a blanket, and prepare for these final moments of Savasana. Let yourself stretch. Maybe you want to check in with your heart again. Put your hand on your heart and notice the beats. Does it feel different than from when we started? Do you feel different from when we started? Taking a deep breath in and letting it out. Starting up with your head, checking in with your brow, your ears, down through your neck and spine, those shoulders which we really worked out today, arms, wrists, down through the hips, the knees, down through the shins, the ankles, and your toes. Taking a moment. Knowing that the point of learning about the heart chakra is connecting your heart and your breath, and realizing what power that is there with helping you have a better control of situations when needed, of staying calm, and always return to your breath. The power of love. Where there is love, there is life. Where there is life, there is hope. Where there is hope, there is faith. Where there is faith, miracles happen. Where there is peace, there is God. And when you have God, you have everything. And God is at the heart of everything. Where there is love, there is life. Where there is life, there is hope. Where there is hope, there is faith. Where there is faith, miracles happen. Where there is peace, there is God. And when you have God, you have everything. When you feel ready, turning to one side or the other into the position of a dreaming child. And letting yourself count backwards from 10, having 10 breaths in this position. And when you feel ready, coming back up into an easy seated position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your chin come to chest. Next inhalation, put your hands at heart center. Recognizing this heart. As you exhale, let your chin come to chest. Next inhalation, let your arms rise up. Hands meet. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And as we listen to these words, where there is peace, there is God. And when you have God, you have everything. And God is at the heart of everything. And when you have a choice to make, choose love. And together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Well, I'd like to thank you for joining us today for exploring more chair yoga, working on our heart chakra, and sharing this time together. Hope to see you again next week. And again, I thank Fred, Aaron, and Glenn for coming and showing up and practicing with us today. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.